Art, in many ways, is used by artists to protest injustice. Protest art is a form of affirmation because it is based on respect for human dignity and the belief that change is possible. Here we have the executions of May 2nd, 1808 in Spain, made by Francisco Goya in 1814. He painted it from sketches the artist made at the actual event. This work was a pivotal protest against Napoleon's occupational army in 1808 Madrid. This piece is called The Outbreak by Kath Kollwitz. It was made in Germany in 1903. It is an etching that depicts an uprising in the 16th century peasant war in Germany, one of 7 prints etched by the artist to show the destructive energy of war. This piece is called The Guarding the Executioner by John Hartfield in Germany in 1933. It is a photo montage cover for AIZ magazine. It was reproduced from John Hartfield by William Herzfeld. The artist depicts the Nazi field marshal as a butcher to forewarn the public of the party's bloodshed that was to come in Germany during World War II. Here is Echo of a Scream, made in Mexico in 1937 by David Alfaro Siqueiros. It is in the MoMA. It is painted in response to the horrors of the Spanish Civil War. This work symbolizes all of human suffering through the screaming pain child sitting amid the debris of modern warfare. This piece is called Liberty Leading the People, made in France in 1830 by Eugene Delacroix. It is in the Louvre in Paris. This is a homage to the 1830 Paris Revolt in France, in which the artist personifies liberty's fight against oppression of the people. Liberty is personified as a partially nude woman, apparently flesh and blood, but reminiscent of a Greek goddess in her profile and her idealized body. Here is Metromobilitan by Hans Hack in 1985. It is made of glass, fiber, fabric, and photograph. Hack showed that the 3 apparently different phenomena are actually intertwined: the oppressive policies of apartheid in South Africa, the profits of an oil company, and artwork shown at a major museum. This piece is called Sun Mad, made in the United States in 1981 by Esther Hernandez. It is color serograph. This work exposes the dangerous chemical pesticides that are used in vineyards to grow grapes that eventually become raisins. These poisons leach into the public drinking water. This piece by Yinka Shonabar is called Mr. and Mrs. Andrews Without Their Heads. Its historical quotation, clothing, and humor are used here to protest the colonial past and to show the complexity of world trade and culture. This piece is by Jenny Holzer. It's untitled Selected Writings, made in the United States in 1989. It is extended helical LED electronic signboard with selected writings. 17 Indian red granite beaches. Installation at the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum. Holzer's work focuses on the mass of implicit beliefs that are widely accepted in the United States today. The quickly flashing words show how a million possibilities of half-truths contradict each other and can drive us crazy. Lastly is The Knot by Miguel Antonio Bonilla in 1994. The 2 ominous figures represent the country's police and politicians that conspired in the 1980s to create an oppressive regime in El Salvador.